Akese claims that God can inspire anybody to worship him. The issue of what gospel is has been a big debate amongst many people in the industry. In fact, industry stakeholders have been talking about it for quite some time now. Some have even drawn a distinction between gospel music and Christian music. While gospel music is said to be limited to just the life of Christ and his ideologies, Christian music has been defined to cover things that encompass Christian religion. Okay, so some theologians even say that the personality behind the song determines whether it should be called a Christian or a gospel song. Explaining the concept of gospel music, gospel musician Akese Brimpong on Joy FM's A to Z with my brother Kwame Dadzie said that God can use anybody, including donkeys, to spread his word. Some of the songs that gospel musicians have recorded, and even if we tell you the writers of the song, you would be amazed. And this is what I believe, that if God can use a donkey, God reserves the right to use whoever he wants to, he said. Now, the God is working singer further noted that God can inspire anybody to praise and worship him. Even stones, Jesus said, if these people shut up, the stones will cry out in their place, he indicated. He indicated that even though gospel music must project the ideals of Jesus Christ, it does not necessarily have to be mentioned. It does not necessarily have to mention him. Jesus can be implied in the content of the song. Also, the show is hosted by Kwame Dadzie. In fact, the channel manager for Hope TV, that is Nia Iteamon, said that Kwame's latest song, that is the song featuring Obaba Christie, Fachemi, is not a gospel song, contrary to what people believe. Anyway, we're about to dive into it, and let me start with the host himself. Showbiz A to Z is on Joy FM Saturdays from 2 to 6 with Kwame. B minus. Kwame Dadzie. You had a conversation with Akese Brimpong. What even informed this line of questioning that led to it?
You see this whole controversy about people talking about what is gospel, what is not gospel. Mm-hmm. I've seen some people, some Christians, who assert that songs that don't mention Jesus Christ are not gospel songs.
That don't mention?
Yes. Okay. So if you do a song like Dana Say, it doesn't mention the name of Jesus Christ.
Da onyame.
So according to them, the onyame can be any nyame.
Okay. So I have to mention the name of the nyame.
Yes.
Okay.
And in this case, to them, gospel is things about Jesus Christ. His birth, death, resurrection. That is gospel. Okay. That is what they think or they see as gospel. And it's a very big conversation because gospel started so many years ago when that concept of, gospel music, not gospel. Gospel music started so many years ago when the Negro spirituals were sung by the slaves.
Okay.
Black slaves. Before they were singing songs of grief, prayer to God. And those songs didn't even mention Jesus Christ. But that is the beginning, the origin of gospel music. Okay. So if it has grown to be what it is today, and some people who know the Bible, who say they know the Bible, are saying, what we know to be gospel is not gospel, and that it should be limited to just the life of Jesus Christ. Then I think we are leaving some people out of the equation. So it means that I asked Niaite Hammond, former TGMA board chairman, and he said it's not gospel song.
Okay.
A song like Sonny Badu's Money Declaration, it's almost a gospel song because he's glorifying money. That shouldn't be the focus of Christianity. It should be about the kingdom.
Okay.
So Akese came in, and then even apart from that, they also say that, even the person singing the song,
his life
determines whether it should be gospel or not.
Okay.
Because if the person is not Christian, and that person is singing about something that is about Christ, they will question life at all level. So it's a very controversial topic. And Akese was saying that Bible no mpaka say, "Senipe enyi Nyankopon ya." So donkey crab it mean Nyankopon. So God can use anybody. So it's a two-way thing. And I agree with Akese Brimpong totally. Because I believe that God can use everybody to do his work. So if I am a traditionalist and God is using me to project the virtues or the ideals of Christianity or of God, of Christ, who are you to judge? You can't judge me. You cannot judge me. And I believe that these are some of the things that we should be talking about as a people, because it appears some people in the Christian religion are trying to limit the whole thing to a few people. To the extent that they are even drawing a distinction between gospel music and Christian music. Almost say gospel no. And then they can't use Christo and Christian music is general. So they will classify Dana as a Christian music.
But it's not.
And my point is that Christian music has the word Christ in Christian. So if gospel music is about the life of Jesus Christ, and the word Christian is that which reflects Jesus Christ, then Christian music and gospel music are the same. They are synonyms.
Okay.
So if I do a song,
you have a point.
If I do a song, I don't mention Jesus Christ in the song. So also any gospel, but often a Christian music. Meanwhile, anything that is Christian reflects the life of Jesus Christ. But if
the content talks about the life, then it should qualify.
Yes. But if the song, so you are disqualifying my song from being gospel because it doesn't mention Jesus Christ. You want to call it Christian music instead. But Christian has the word Christ.
Yes.
So in this case, the song that you say doesn't have Jesus Christ in it, you are calling it Christian music. When it doesn't have Christ in it. In effect, Christian music and gospel music are the same. So I think the Christians, some of them are
you not a Christian?
Some of them.
Are you not a Christian?
I am a Christian. They are segregating. If you tell me Kwame's song "Fache Me" is not gospel, just because it doesn't mention Jesus Christ, but you want to call it Christian music. But Christian music, Christian, and yet that which is connected with Jesus Christ. So what are you talking about? When you talk about this, they say, "Oh, and you don't understand the Bible." And in theology bang, theology bang. You Kwame you me or feature about Christy come.
That is the song that I'm trying to search for.
And when I tell Ninoy and the other people that it's about time we nominated songs like this in the gospel category at TGMA, almost say, hey, I'm going to be that. Because of the personality.
Anyway.
Who is channel manager for Hope TV, is a Christian television station, and also a former board chair for TGMA. He says it is not gospel, and I disagree with him. I disagree with anybody who calls this not gospel or would try to call it Christian music. If it is Christian music, then it's gospel music, because Christian music and gospel music are the same thing. Christian gospel, you say gospel is about the life of Christ. Christian is about Christ. So, they're the same thing. And I've been pushing this for a long time, that it's about time TGMA nominated songs like this, songs by non-gospel artists that are gospel in the gospel song category.
Exactly.
Because if Kwame did with Kwame way back, that's a gospel song. Should have been nominated in the gospel
strong
song
gospel song. Yeah.
If today this guy B-Strap does a song called Yesu,
yes,
that's a gospel song. It's a gospel song. Why can't we accept these types of songs in the gospel category in award schemes and try to judge who did the song? We're not saying we are nominating the people in gospel artist category, because it is not their mainstream genre of music, but the songs themselves. That is why somebody who is a high life artist like Adina would do a reggae song and get Reggae Song of the Year nomination.
Yes, but not Reggae Artist of the Year.
Exactly. So if Kwame does a gospel song like this, why can't his song be nominated in gospel song? You see, I would tell
let me.
I saw you Bible, you kind Bible, and the Bible no empire in a empire nibi.
Mono said it was all bono.
Meanwhile, we have some gospel musicians who are doing things behind the scenes that we know that we can't say already.
Too much.
But you are judging somebody because when we say we on time money we and now when who know baby once twice you are judging him by that. Meanwhile, we know some gospel, those acclaimed gospel artists who do things behind, Kwame. You see, Obianya holy in the eyes of God.
I would try.
But God can use everybody to do his work.
I would say. Hold on, let me get Totome,
Anna,
my brother, come inside small.
Asemo. Nana,
I
I mean, when it comes to the issues of spirituality and others, as a church boy and who has heaven as a goal, I mean, I really believe that God can turn the life of anybody around. He can inspire, he can touch anyone. So, I mean, if you listen to how Lord Kenya switched, we've listened to him talk about that very day, how the encounter happened. Mm-hmm. And since then, there has not been looking back. It tells you that anything can happen at any moment. You can have an encounter at any point, which will inspire you, especially if you're an artist. You can even go through a certain situation, and that situation will inspire you to come and express your appreciation in some sort of gospel songs. So if that thing happened, I don't think there is that need for that. And that's another Kwame say, I think we prefer saying racism may be new in another form. What is that? I mean, let's try to accept diversity. You understand? And when it comes to, I mean, people saying that because the person, Charlie, is not seen a certain way, he doesn't deserve the right, or he shouldn't be accepted. I mean, when it comes to preaching the gospel, there are some places that at times men of God go and are able to convert people from that side. And we need to understand that, I mean, in this life, at times people say things, and when you go behind the scenes, a lot of things happen. So let's not be so judgmental when it comes to issues like this. We should appreciate such talent. I mean, people who have the ability to, I mean, delve into songs like this. I mean, there are some hit gospel songs. If you go and see those who are the writers behind for prayer songs are. I mean, what will you say?
Even the image, of the alleged image of Jesus Christ that among for the calendar, bomb with them, posters bomb with them. Even the image itself.
Oh yeah.
I mean, let's calm down. Let's calm down.
I think our problem as Christians is a lot of us Christians don't learn. We don't read beyond what we know. We don't ask questions.
We
don't ask questions, and it's sad. It's so sad. Even historically, if you interrogate some of the things that some Christians believe in, they will try to ask you, "Hey, I saw your bonsam. Why are you asking these questions?" But the Bible that you read was written by journalists, historians, and all that. Even though we believe they were inspired by God, they were human beings, and some of them were journalists, some of them were historians that wrote them. They may have made some errors here and there, and all that. There are historical stuff behind everything that happened or has been written in the Bible. So we should open our minds to learning more and not being judgmental like how some of
if you do that, even people, you are not encouraging people to come into the fold. You understand?
And I think the main idea, or in fact, the main message that our good Lord left us with is go and spread
the word.
But, and so the spreading of the word is not even supposed to be internal. You are supposed to go. Go everywhere.
One secular art wants to release a gospel song, but because of some of these things, I mean, like the person is still contemplating because of, I mean, the hullabaloo which will come out. I mean, and that somebody should be free to express
exactly, and people don't know
because the person believes that God has done something
it's
for her.
Individual thing.
She wants to thank God through a gospel.
Yes,
Yeah.
People have their own relationship with God differently. Yeah. So you might see the person as a Sanseni, but that person might have some great relationship with God you never know about.
Yeah.
Anyway, help me analyze this one. This one. Music from Beast Trap, because this one, Jesus. Is this one Christian or gospel?
It's a very nice
know what
gospel
the person went through before. I mean, putting these words.
He's mentioned Jesus in the song. He's met Jesus Christ, and he has changed his life. What is more gospel than this? But somebody might see, why any Bonity style be he's like this, and so he doesn't qualify. But you watch all the.
Anyway, star 281 hash this morning. We're about to hit our second draw. Star 281 hash. Yeah, Bobby, we're second draw. You're sharp. I think we have like 2 more minutes, 3 more minutes to hit our second draw. Star 281 hash. Star 281 hash. Start playing. Gideon, we need first one, 9 o'clock. Gideon, we need it here real quick. 500 Ghana cedis and or fan fast grind. Yeah, sharps is here. Star 281 hash. 3 simple steps. First step will ask you to input select the radio station. Number 5 Hitz FM. Into me 5 now. No, I select Hitz FM. And then the next one will ask you, say take it to do what saying, and I also will play. Take it back, could be 5 Ghana cedis. So then you play as many as you can to increase your chances of winning. And then the last prompt for MTN and Telecel users, so we boost out for your Momo pin and no. And then you're good to go. Start playing right now. And in fact, my Miko is
bless you, so he hurt somebody. As in, on shaman and shoot.
Bible, they ain't no more kind. Because it's not the same God way if he call other people, say make them go lash another.
Sana, my Christopher, me. Sir, I'm saying no in your gospel. And I think so. I'm more used to dealing with. It doesn't mention Jesus Christ in it.
And it be like the on the judgment day, most of the executives who go open the book come from Ghana.
No, Deputy Jesus never $100 Deputy Jesus.
That the whole heaven, the whole world heaven go figure like.
No, Nia Abraham says he doesn't know the kind of nyame that Kim Paluta is mentioning in the song.
No, what type of nyame are you mentioning?
Yes, and I was even saying that. Okay, so if the singer has done a song that says nyame, me, the one listening, if I'm a Christian, I would take it as Christ. Well, that is my nyame. So whoever takes the nyame to be any other god should take it. But the nyame in it, no me Christ.
Let's listen to this one. Real quick one. The J. He calls this one Jesus Christ.
Oh, beautiful gospel song expressed in a different genre of music. It's say I'm on a high life rhythm, man. Say the reggae na munim. Na reggae na munim. Reggae if he ne buy answer na more adopted. But gospel people have used the instrumentation to disseminate the information. And I always say it. The hymn that they sing, the hymn, no. Na a Greek for abosumsum for na a use you. Hymn na yeah. Originally, it's of Greek pagan worship. Before it entered the church. So the church from the outset was influenced, or let me say the word from the outset was influenced by the world.
Preach. So
influences in a great. Now you go to churches and people are dancing, the youth, they are dancing. Yeah. And you see them dancing, do the dance at church. Now, if you hear about
ban for different shabos. Into do baby change rhythm no say
you see I think we are being too hard on ourselves in our bid to sound more Christian than the Pope.
Anyway, thanks a lot for joining us this morning.
Behind the doors.
Mr. Hagra
I would say thanks a lot for joining us.
Mr. Hagra be
sorry
Sun up or sunrise. Obano bo Afrobeat I am Uncle
I
sorry.
would say.
I said, down to heaven.
Charlie,
One
Upa-
could be not so better. Johnny or hell. Why, boy,
Mr. Hagler so tons moi.
I would say.
Yeah, petano.
Johnny or hell. Why?
I would say. Their microphones out. Thanks. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Kwame, for joining us this morning. I have a special birthday message here. It says, happy birthday to my brother for life, Miles. Cheers to your annual elevation. This one is from Fly Nima Boy. Special thanks going out to our sponsors, Franco Trading Enterprise, Betway, Akono Sweet Ginger, Feel the Heat, and special thanks to MTN EcoBank, A Better Way, A Better Africa. On behalf of the production, Mr. Hagler, Fly Nima Boy, Nana Kwame Labi, the broski, my top-notch DJ Bradash, man like Fidelis, man like Paul. Thank you so much for choosing us. Hitz 103.9. Officially, we served you. Daybreak Hits. My name is DJ Slim. Catch me on all social media platforms. We have to talk to... Oh, sharp. On all social media platforms.
This is Hitz.